Welcome back to the deep dive. We've got some really fascinating intel today about Dom Ashburn.
Mr. Grateful.
Yeah, Mr. Grateful. And all about his huge success using AI for content creation.
It's really impressive.
It really is. So we're going to go deep on this
It's
one
absolutely a deep dive.
to figure out how we can apply his principles.
To supercharge our own creative journey.
Exactly. Now, Dom's story is super interesting because it's not like he just magically became a content creation rock star overnight.
Right, his path was anything but straightforward.
Yeah, he dropped out of design school.
Ran a waffle stand for a while.
A waffle stand.
Yeah, then even had a design agency.
Wow, so there are all these different things before he landed on content creation.
It wasn't until he really embraced this idea of treating life like a science experiment that things really started to click.
I love that analogy.
It's like he's constantly testing hypotheses,
Gathering data, refining his approach,
all with this incredible sense of curiosity.
detached from the outcome.
Yeah, exactly.
And that mindset is crucial in the world of content creation.
Especially with how fast things are constantly changing.
You have to be willing to experiment, to fail, to learn.
That's how you find your voice.
And it seems like those early failures were important for Dom to find his voice.
He talks about how he tried to be a hype beast at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, creating all this complicated branding content. Even getting angry on Instagram.
Angry on Instagram.
Oh yeah, it's all out there.
So it's like he had to go through all those phases.
To figure out what didn't work.
And that led him to his own unique style.
Focusing on genuine connection and value.
Right, and that's where this agent GPT challenge comes in.
It's not just about gaining followers.
Right, it's about proving what's possible when you combine human ingenuity with AI.
And the fact that he smashed his goal of 100,000 followers in just 22 days,
Wow.
and he's now at over 300,000, shows just how effective this approach can be.
That's incredible. So it's not just a fluke.
No, not at all.
It's a system.
And a really interesting one.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Dom doesn't treat AI like a simple question and answer tool.
Oh.
He actually has this whole framework for engaging with AI as a collaborator.
Like treating a digital apprentice.
Exactly. So walk us through this framework.
Well, it all starts with clarity.
Okay.
You need to define your mission.
You mean like what you're trying to achieve?
Yes, your value proposition.
What are you bringing to your audience?
Exactly. Because you can't expect AI to help you if you don't even know what you're trying to do.
Right. That makes total sense.
And once you have that clarity,
Then what?
you can choose the right format and platform.
To reach your audience.
Exactly. You wouldn't try to sell swimwear in the Arctic.
Okay, I get it.
So you need to make sure your content is in the right environment.
So you've got your mission and your platform.
Now you're ready to work with the AI.
So how do we do that?
That's where Dom's secret weapon comes in.
Way on.
Custom GPTs.
Now I've heard of ChatGPT.
Right. But custom GPTs are different.
How so?
It's like training a dog. You wouldn't teach a sheepdog to fetch ducks.
Right. Each dog has its strengths.
Exactly. And a general purpose AI isn't as effective as one that's trained specifically for your needs.
So it's like creating your own specialized AI team.
Precisely. Dom actually creates separate custom GPTs for different parts of his business.
Really?
He's got one for social media customer service.
Wow.
Even a CFO GPT.
A CFO GPT? What does that even do?
Imagine having a CFO who never asks for a raise.
Okay, I'm sold.
Sign me up too.
So you've got this dream team of AI assistants.
Now the real magic begins.
I can't wait. Tell me more.
Dom uses his AI to brainstorm daily content suggestions. Now remember,
What's that?
it's not about letting the AI take over completely.
Right, it's still a collaboration.
Exactly. Think of your AI as a brainstorming partner, throwing out ideas, helping you see things from different angles, sparking your own creativity.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then you, the human, come in and refine those ideas,
Right.
make sure they align with your brand and your voice.
So you've got a content idea that feels authentically you.
But how do you make sure it grabs your audience's attention?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right, you have to cut through all that noise.
So how do we do that?
That's where hooks come in.
Hooks?
Those captivating little things that grab your attention in the first few seconds of a video.
Like a headline that makes you stop scrolling.
Exactly. And Dom uses AI to help him brainstorm those hooks.
Wow, that's really smart.
So you've got your idea, your hook.
What about actually writing the content?
Does the AI do that too?
I'm curious.
Not entirely. Dom is very clear about this. This is where human agency is key.
So the AI doesn't just write everything for you.
No, the AI provides a starting point, a rough draft, if you will.
I see.
But it's up to the creator to bring it to life.
To make it your own.
Exactly. It's about using AI to augment your creativity, not replace it.
I like that a lot.
And this idea of refining the AI's understanding of your voice is so important.
How do you actually do that?
It's all about feedback. You're constantly giving the AI examples of your preferred tone and style.
Like shaping its understanding of what sounds like you.
Precisely. It's like training a personal assistant to understand your communication preferences.
Okay, that's starting to make a lot of sense. Now we've got a script that feels true to our voice.
What about visuals and editing?
Yeah, what about that?
Dom uses a bunch of tools for that.
Like what?
He uses Midjourney and Runway to generate visuals.
Never heard of those.
And sometimes he uses stock imagery.
Oh, okay.
Imagine you're creating a video about the power of imagination.
Okay.
You could use Midjourney to create a really striking image of a child painting a fantasy world.
Wow, that's a great example.
And for editing,
What does he use?
he keeps it simple with CapCut.
CapCut.
It's a really user-friendly mobile app.
Oh, cool.
The key is to create high-quality content, even if you don't have tons of resources.
Makes sense. And then, of course, once your content is out there, you need to analyze its performance.
Exactly. Data is gold, especially in the world of content creation.
So true.
Dom uses AI to analyze how his content performs.
And then
That gives him insights to guide his strategy.
it's like having a data-driven coach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Helping you figure out your strengths and weaknesses and fine-tuning your approach.
Wow, so he's really thought through every single step of this process.
He has, and his approach highlights some key takeaways for anyone using AI to boost their creative output.
Like what? I'm ready to take some notes.
First, AI can be more than just a tool. It can be a true collaborator.
So it's not about replacing human creativity.
No, it's about amplifying it.
It's like having a team of virtual experts on your side.
Exactly. You can delegate tasks, gather insights, and streamline your workflow.
That's powerful.
And this brings us to another key point, the importance of data.
Oh,
AI thrives on data.
for the more data you feed it,
The better it understands you and helps you reach your goals.
that's where this whole science experiment mindset comes in.
Exactly. By analyzing his content's performance, Dom is feeding his AI valuable data.
So it's not a set it and forget it thing.
No content creation with AI requires constant experimentation and refinement.
You know what strikes me about Dom's story is this theme of self-discovery.
Interesting, what do you mean?
It seems like his journey with AI has been as much about understanding himself as it is about building an audience.
That's a great point. He even talks about how facing his fear of judgment and the need for validation was so important to his success,
Like he had to get out of his own way.
and focus on giving genuine value to others,
It sounds like his early struggles came from trying to fit into a mold
chasing trends.
instead of just being himself.
Exactly. And Dom reminds us that true success comes from embracing our individuality.
And sharing our unique perspective.
Absolutely.
And AI can actually help us do that.
How so?
By giving us data and insights about our strengths and weaknesses, AI can help us understand ourselves and our creative potential better,
It can be like a mirror.
reflecting back our own unique voice and style.
Exactly. And this is what makes Dom's story so inspiring.
He shows us that AI can be a tool for not just building an audience, but also for building a better, more authentic version of ourselves.
Wouldn't have said it better myself.
It's fascinating how he turned getting spammed with fake followers into an opportunity
What do you mean?
to build a stronger bond with his real audience.
That's right. After that, he decided to really focus on building a community of genuinely engaged followers,
And that led to his newsletter and private group.
where he could connect with people on a deeper level.
So he used that experience to double down on authenticity.
Exactly. That's the science experiment mindset in action.
He didn't let that setback define him
He used it as data.
to adjust his approach.
It's a powerful lesson for all of us,
Setbacks are inevitable.
but how we respond to them makes all the difference.
This all ties back to Dom's emphasis on intention with AI
You have to be clear about what you want to achieve.
and why you want to achieve it.
It's about aligning your goals and values and using AI to bring your vision to life.
It's about remembering that AI is a tool
And we're the ones who decide how to use it.
and what impact we want to have.
Exactly.
It's this beautiful dance between human creativity and AI.
We lead,
AI follows
but we also learn from AI.
and adapt along the way.
Precisely.
Dom's story shows the transformative potential of AI,
Not just for content.
but for personal growth and self-discovery,
Like AI can be a mirror
helping us unlock hidden potential.
that we might not have even known we had.
And what's even more exciting is that this technology is becoming more and more accessible.
Exactly. Platforms like ChatGPT are making it easier than ever to experiment with AI
To build your own custom GPTs,
and explore new creative frontiers.
it feels like we're on the verge of a whole new era.
A renaissance of human creativity
Oh, Renaissance.
powered by AI.
I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me neither. This is going to be an exciting ride.
Definitely buckle up. It's like he bottled up all these different parts of himself.
And put them to work. Yeah, he's got social media GPT for crafting posts, customer service GPT for handling tricky situations.
Even a CFO GPT.
Exactly. It's like a whole team of AI specialists working around the clock.
No coffee breaks, no complaints.
And it all comes down to data when you train a custom GPT on very specific information.
Like your brand's voice on Instagram.
Yeah, it gets really good at understanding the nuances of that specific area.
It's like giving it laser focus.
So you create smarter content that's tailored to your audience.
Okay, that makes sense. So we're moving from a scattergun approach to a sniper rifle.
You're not just hoping something sticks. You're strategically targeting your content for maximum impact.
That's huge, especially today when there's so much content out there.
Right, you've got to stand out.
So we've talked about custom GPTs and data. What about the human element?
Where does our creativity come in?
Yeah, is this all just about letting the AI take over?
Not at all. Remember, AI is a tool,
Powerful tool.
but still a tool.
So it's not replacing us.
It's augmenting us.
Okay, I'm liking this more and more.
Think of it like this. A world-class chef uses the best knives and gadgets,
Right.
but it's their skill and creativity that makes the dish amazing.
It's like the difference between following a recipe and creating art.
Exactly. AI can help us with the technical stuff, the research, the brainstorming, even the scripting.
But we're the ones who bring our own perspective, our personality, our heart.
That's what makes it special.
So we're not letting AI make all the decisions.
We're using AI to unlock our own creative potential.
To explore new ideas to push the boundaries.
And that's where Dom's science experiment mindset is so valuable.
Approaching everything with curiosity.
Experimentation, a willingness to embrace the unknown.
Detaching from the outcome, trusting the process.
You never know what you might discover.
This whole idea of life as a science experiment is so powerful.
It's not just for content, it's for life.
I love that. And Dom really embodies this in everything he does.
He even talks about how he had to confront his fear of judgment.
And the need for validation.
Those can be real roadblocks to success.
It's like we have to unlearn some of the things we've been taught
About what it means to be successful.
to be valuable
Because we often prioritize external validation.
over inner fulfillment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We get caught up in chasing likes, followers, all these external markers of success.
And we forget what truly matters
It's our own authentic expression.
and the impact we want to have on the world. Dom shows us that it's possible to break free from that cycle,
To define success on your own terms.
to use our creativity to build a life that aligns with our values.
And AI can help us do that.
It's not just about building an audience, it's about building a better, more authentic version of ourselves.
You got it.
You know, it's amazing how Dom turned that whole fake follower situation into a positive thing.
Tell me more about that.
Remember he got spammed with all those fake followers?
Oh, yeah.
It seemed like a major setback.
You could have been.
But he turned it into an opportunity to connect with his real audience on a deeper level,
He started his newsletter and private group.
creating a space for genuine connection.
That's right. He used that experience to double down on authenticity.
It's a perfect example of the science experiment mindset.
He didn't let that setback define him.
He saw it as data.
A signal to adjust his approach.
That's such a valuable lesson.
Setbacks are going to happen.
But it's how we respond that matters.
This all ties back to intention with AI.
Being clear about what you want to achieve and why.
It's about aligning your goals with your values and using AI to make it happen.
We decide how to use it, what impact we want to have,
It's like a dance.
between human creativity and artificial intelligence.
We lead, AI follows.
But we also learn from AI and adapt.
It's a beautiful partnership,
Dom's story really highlights the transformative power of AI.
not just for content, but for personal growth too.
It's like AI can be a mirror,
Reflecting our own talents and perspectives back to us.
helping us unlock potential we never knew we had.
And this technology is becoming more and more accessible every day.
Platforms like ChatGPT are making it so much easier to experiment with AI.
To build custom GPTs to push creative boundaries.
It feels like we're on the cusp of something huge,
A new era of creativity,
a renaissance.
powered by the incredible synergy between human ingenuity and artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it really does feel like we're on the edge of something big.
Like a whole new world is opening up.
And Dom's out there leading the way.
He's showing us what's possible.
That AI isn't something to be afraid of.
It's a powerful ally.
A collaborator.
And this all comes back to that idea of staying valuable in the age of AI.
Right, it's not about competing with machines, it's about understanding how to use them to our advantage.
Exactly. It's like we need to learn to dance with them, not fear them.
Dom even talks about how AI actually helped him through some of the emotional ups and downs of content creation.
Really?
Like when he was feeling doubtful or overwhelmed.
Interesting.
It's almost like AI became this digital coach for him,
Providing support and encouragement.
keeping him on track and focused.
I guess that's what makes Dom so successful.
He gets that it's not just about the technical stuff,
It's about mindset, attitude.
having the right support.
And AI can be a surprisingly powerful tool for that.
Who knew? AI as emotional support.
It's amazing how technology is evolving.
But the key is that AI is only as good as the human using it.
It's like a race car with a powerful engine.
It needs a skilled driver to really make it shine.
So we need to take those AI insights and capabilities and weave them into our own creative process.
Guided by our own vision and our purpose,
That's where the real magic happens.
when we combine human intuition, empathy, and creativity with the power of AI.
We unlock a whole new level of possibility.
And that's what Dom's journey is all about.
It's not just about creating better content.
It's about creating a better world.
A world where technology makes us more connected, more creative, more fulfilled.
It's pretty inspiring to think about the possibilities.
If we can use AI to boost our creativity and connect with others in a genuine way.
Imagine the positive impact we could have on everything
Yeah, it's exciting. We're just getting started.
as AI keeps evolving.
So will our ability to use it for good.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Dom's world, what's the one thing you want our listeners to remember?
I think the biggest takeaway is that AI isn't the enemy of creativity. It actually enhances it. It's a tool that can help us uncover hidden potential, break through those creative blocks, and really express ourselves in a more powerful and meaningful way.
But it all starts with understanding ourselves.
Our values and what we want to contribute to the world,
It's about finding our own voice, our own style,
our own rhythm,
and then using AI to share it with everyone
in a way that's authentic and engaging.
and impactful.
Exactly. We're the artists, the storytellers, the creators.
And AI is the tool that helps us bring our vision to life.
So go out there, experiment, explore, create something amazing.
The world is waiting to hear your story.